You guys, so if you are a mama to be or you're just a girl like me who always has baby fever and you are looking for unique baby name ideas for 2025, you have come to the right place. I am so excited because I just love talking about baby names. I could talk about it all day long, honestly. We have some very unique and fun name ideas to talk about today. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the girls. I'm gonna start with the girls because ladies first. All right. So the first name I have on here is the name Aniston, and obviously most people I think would think of Jennifer Aniston. That is not necessarily where I got the idea from, though. I actually knew someone whose daughter was named Aniston, and when I heard it, I was like, wow, that's like actually really unique. And I like how it kind of sounds like classy and elegant. I tend to like longer names for girls, so I really like that. One of the first names I have on here for girls is the name Nova. Nova is so cute. I feel like it's so girly. It's very short and sweet. Another name I have on here is the name Palmer. I know so many people that like this name, but I don't know anyone who has this name. It is from a movie I watched, an Adam Sandler movie I watched. So some people, if you know that movie, you probably are thinking of that. But I don't know any girl with this name, so it's very unique. Okay, then one of the really short, cute baby girl names I have on this list is the name Pia. I probably would never use this. It's a little bit too short for me, but it is very cute. Like almost like as a nickname or something. The next name on the list is from one of my favorite TV shows, and it is the name Maite. It's spelled M-Y-T-E, Maite. I think it's really short and cute and very unique. I'm pretty sure that it's like a Latin American name because the TV show is in Colombia. Like it takes place in Colombia and one of the characters' names is Maite. Alright guys, the next girl name on the list is Allegra. I love this name. It's from one of my favorite movies, Hitch. One of the main characters, her name is Allegra, and she's like this very like classy rich lady, you know? And she's like beautiful. And I just feel like that name is just, it's very classy and elegant. I feel like it is a rich girl name, you know? The next name is probably one of my favorite girl names of all time. And I've had this one on my list for probably a couple years now. So the name is Astrid. Very, very unique. Astrid, I would probably use that one. I like it enough that I would probably use it. I don't know what I would do for a middle name though, because I always have to have my names like flow very nicely. All right, the next name is sort of a celebrity name. So the name is Melania. Obviously Melania Trump is who comes to mind for me. I don't think I know anyone else with that name. I feel like this is so feminine and so girly. Very, very like beautiful sounding. So honestly, I feel like just because of how classic it is, I would probably use this one for a girl. All right, you guys, the next name is Camden. That one almost sounds unisex, but I like it more for a girl. Camden. I just feel like it's so, it kind of is a little bit tomboy, you know? And like, I just could totally picture in my mind, like, my little girl running around, like, barefoot outside and like calling her Camden. I just love that. The next girl name is Sky, and I like to spell it S-K-Y-E. One of my coworkers, her daughter's name is Sky, and I think it is very pretty. Pandora. I just love this so much. Pandora is actually I believe it's a Greek name. I want to say it was a Greek princess or something. Pandora, but anyway, it's like so feminine, beautiful. I mentioned earlier that for girls, I like longer names. So I feel like Pandora is like the perfect length for me. And I also love girl names that start with a P. My grandmother, her name was Penelope, and I've always thought I might use that name just because of her. I love it. Very, very old fashioned though. which is why I didn't really put it on this list, but Penelope, that's another beautiful name, I feel like. You guys, the next name, I would say I have never ever heard anyone use this before, and I've never known anyone with this name. The name is Nesrin. Nesrin, Nesrin. So very, very beautiful sounding, but again, I've never heard anyone use it. This is something that if you were a little bit hesitant to use as a first name, but you really loved it, you could use it as a middle name probably. Next name is Arcadia. I got the idea for this name actually from a Lana Del Rey song. Arcadia, I just feel like there's something about it that seems like very American. Like it just sounds, I think because of Arcadia National Park, that's why it makes me think of like just an American girl name. I love it. I don't know if I got all of these. Okay, I think I missed this one. The name Aspen. One of my best friends, her little sister's name is Aspen, so I like that. Definitely unique, but I would say I do know that this name has become more popular. So if you're looking for something that is not too uncommon and you don't mind other people maybe being named that, Aspen is a really good choice. Another one that I didn't mention on here is the name Liberty. So I don't think I've ever known anyone with this name in real life, but I think there was a character from a book named Liberty. Very American. I like the names that are kind of patriotic. I don't know, or like have a meaning behind them that's patriotic. So yeah, Liberty, Arcadia. I like both of those for like the more patriotic names. Obviously Melania, because of Melania Trump being the first lady now, like I feel like that is very beautiful. Moving on to the boy names. This is exciting. I have an easier time with boy names. I don't know if it's because I've already had a boy and like, I don't know, it's just, I was always having to think of boy names when I was pregnant. But yeah, I just seem to like boy names more. Like I find more of them that I like. So it was actually hard to just pick 18 for this list for the boy names. Okay, so the first one, I've had this one on my list for a few years now. The name Armani, so A-R-M-A-N-I, Armani. I think that is so cool sounding. Like, it's not as masculine as what I would normally pick. I normally like more masculine names, but it is just very cool. Okay, the next name on the list, I have a feeling like some people are not gonna like this one. Just because of like what it makes you think of, but the name Rogan, very masculine, kind of rugged sounding. Obviously, most people know who Joe Rogan is, and I feel like that's automatically what they would think of. So I don't know if I would use this one because I just feel like there's so many people that don't like Joe Rogan. It's kind of like the name Drake. I love the name Drake. I love it as a name, but just because of Drake, the rapper, like I wouldn't use it for that reason. So it kind of sucks. But anyway, moving on to the next name on the list for boys, Hutton, Hutton, Hutton. I probably wouldn't use this one, but it's very unique. It's kind of like the male version of Sutton, Hutton. Again, I wouldn't use them, but it is cool. Maybe as like a middle name. The next name on the list is from one of my favorite TV shows, Alaric, A-L-A-R-I-C, Alaric. I would honestly use this one. I like it enough that I would probably use it. Okay, the next name is actually it is in my top 5 for boy names that I would actually use. The name Derek. Everyone always has the same reaction when I tell them this name. They're like, oh, that sounds like a high school jock. And I'm like, yeah, it kind of does. It kind of does sound like that. Derek, I just could, like, I don't know why, but this name I almost imagine that if I had gone to high school, because like I was homeschooled, but if I had gone to high school, I feel like my boyfriend's name would have been Derek. The next name is Blaine. I love this name. Very country. I think I went to school with a Blaine or something. Yeah, I think I might have. The next name is so, so cute. The name is Jonas. So my older brother, his name is Jonah. So I think this is cute because it kind of sounds like his name, but it's not his exact name. Jonas is also a character from one of my favorite books, The Giver. So I also love that it's a character name. I tend to really like character names. A lot of like the Harry Potter names I love, but I didn't put any of them on this list. Okay, the next name on the list is Barron, like Barron Trump. I love this name. Honestly, I think I might use this actually, Barron. It would kind of depend on like who I was having a baby with, but I feel like Barron, it has a bit of like an old-fashioned feel to it, but it's very unique, and I don't know anyone else with this name other than Barron Trump. So, well, obviously I don't know Barron Trump, but you know what I'm trying to say. Okay. The next name on the list is Asher. This is also a character name from The Giver, but I actually like it because it's also a biblical name. So Asher is a name in the Bible. I love how it has a good nickname. You could call them Ash, you know? I just feel like that's cute. All right, you guys, the next boy name on the list is technically, I didn't realize this, but it's also a celebrity name. So there's actually more celebrity names on this list than I realized. The name is Kendrick. Obviously, most people think of Kendrick Lamar. Luckily, I like Kendrick Lamar, so that doesn't like cancel it out for me. But some people I know that would be a turnoff for them. They won't use names that are celebrity names. The next name is Camry. I love this one. It's very cute. I could imagine a little baby named Camry, but I could also imagine it for like an adult. Okay, the next name is one of the ones I had mentioned is from a celebrity. The name is Shelton. This is so cute if you like the country boy names or like the cowboy names. Shelton, obviously, like Shelton. I love this. I might use this. I don't know. I don't know if I would. It's a little bit too daring for me, but it's so cute. I love just the way it sounds. The next name, actually, I didn't realize it, but this name is also technically a celebrity name. Keith, like Keith Urban. I had a best friend named Keith in high school, and I just love the name. I just feel like it's not very common, yet it's been around long enough that it's not weird, right? It's not too unique. Some people don't really like when a name is too unique or unheard of. So Keith is a really good option as like a classic boy name that people just don't really use that name very much. Okay, the next one I got this idea from a book that I loved and read. One of the characters that turned out to be like the bad guy, this was his name, Saxon. Very cool. It's very daring. It's very different. I don't know if I would use it, but it is very cool. Saxon is spelled S-A-X-O-N. So I like names that have an X in them, so I kind of like that. Saxon. Okay, the next name on the list is Lars. I believe this is a Viking name, Lars. And Lars is a character from an old movie that I watched many years ago, but it's also, the reason I thought of it is because my brother actually had said that he had a friend named Lars at school, and it made me think of the movie. And then I was like, oh, that's actually a cool name. Like, I never really considered it as a name, but yeah, Lars is really cute. The next name is Asbury. Now, you can spell this two different ways. You can spell it with a Z or an S. I think I would use an S to spell it, but the little boy that I was thinking of when I wrote this on the list, he spells it with a Z. So it's very cute, Asbury. I feel like there's something about it that kind of, is so innocent sounding. So I really like that. That is all for the names today. Let me know which ones you guys really, really liked. And let me know if any of these would be ones that you might actually use for your baby. Also, if you have any unique name ideas, leave them in the comments so that other people can see them. Alright guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!